Ted, do you want to jump on the question about solar and storage, and maybe the different variables in storage? Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that as these technologies become as they're validated in public-facing institutions, places like New York Best, with the KEMA partnership, places like Sandia and the national labs, and as data starts to roll out of the first installations and deployments, people are going to get more comfortable with them. And if technology vendors are forthcoming with their data, as Ryan says, that will be tremendously helpful. And if the space in general creates unified standards early on how we test and evaluate the different technologies, that I also think will really accelerate this reduction to a understandable technology from where it stands today, which is, it's still understandable, but it's complex.
I want to touch on that complex part, which is like, I really feel that this is why we invented computers. It's to deal with, complex calculations and big data and all that, and be able to kind of like crunch that down. So back to the question about what can the university students do right now, start building those structures to go ahead and, deal with this data, do predictive analytics on real systems, physical systems, chemical systems, not just email systems and database structures, right? There's a whole other world, like the energy space, for more software developers to come in and kind of apply their know-how into the energy space. It's hard for a number of different reasons. Because it's just like, it's immense, it's there, it's ongoing. It's not like when the internet came in, it wasn't that much to displace, or when computers came in, right? But here we have a very existing framework that has to keep operating, and we're going to get a utility of the future. We need some standards, but we also just need a lot of tools, and just there's a lot of stuff out there to build.
And I would take that a step further on the university side too. If you're a student at a university and you're thinking about your career, we need you. You should be thinking about coming to help the United States and the world re-envision the way that we provide electricity, because the way that we do it now is not sustainable in the long term. And it's going to take a lot of creativity, it's going to take a lot of passion, and it's going to take a hell of a lot of work. Train for it. Think about what you like and go after it. At Acqueon, we're hiring. We would love to have you. Come and apply for jobs. If you're an entrepreneur, think about, again, what you're passionate about, and go start a company, or go join a company that's entrepreneurial, that's doing something that you're interested in. I'm in New York, and I think I'll make enemies of half of the island right now, but don't go into investment banking. Don't go into consulting. Do that some other time. I think that, at this point in history, there are some really, really tremendous societal problems that are more important than money, and the time is now to start solving them. So for the folks in the audience that are thinking about it, and for the folks that are watching it on the web, I'll say it again, we need you.